This movie's story is about a man who is happily living his life with his wife. He is a car mechanic. The man's name is Gray. His wife works in an AI company, and her name is Asha. Gray does not like AI cars and robots. He believes that in the future, AI robots will destroy this world. That's why he prefers manual cars. At the start of the movie, Gray is fixing a car in his garage that belongs to one of his customers. His wife Asha arrives in an electric AI car. After greeting each other with hi and hello, they go inside their house. In their home, they have an AI assistant system installed, which they call Kara. Gray then says to Asha, "I have to deliver a car to a customer. Will you come with me?" Asha replies, "I have a meeting, so I can't go with you." Gray tells her, "We'll be back quickly. I just need to hand over this car to the customer, and then we'll return in your AI car." Hearing this, Asha agrees to go with him. They were going. The car in front belonged to the customer, and both of them were sitting in it, while the AI car was automatically following behind them. They reached a place where there were two big rocks. Asha asked Gray, "Does your customer live between these rocks?" Gray replied, "Yes, you'll find out soon." They went between the rocks, and there was a way going down. When they both went down and looked, they saw a man standing there, playing with a cloud. Gray called out to him, "Hello, Aaron, my friend. Your car is fixed." The man's name was Aaron, who was a scientist, but from the way he spoke, it seemed like he had never gone out of this place and didn't know how to talk to people. Asha told him, "I know you. I like your company," she also said. "I work in a company too. We make robotic arms and legs for injured soldiers in war." Then Aaron showed them a chip and said, "This is an AI chip. If it is installed in someone's body, it makes that person very powerful," Aaron added. "The government has banned experiments on this chip." Gray, who didn't like AI systems at all, made fun of the chip and said, "They can't even make children and can't even play football." Then Gray and Asha left from there in their AI car. On the way, Asha told Gray, "You shouldn't have spoken to Aaron like that." Gray replied, "If AI rules this world, everyone will become unemployed." Then both of them started kissing. Their AI car warned, "Fasten your seatbelt, there may be danger," but they didn't pay attention. The car kept moving forward, but instead of taking the road to their home, it turned onto another road. At that moment, Gray realized the car was on the wrong path. Then the car announced that there was some malfunction in the system. Gray pressed the brakes twice, but the car wouldn't stop. It seemed like someone had hacked their AI car. The car's speed kept increasing, and suddenly, the car crashed and flipped over. Gray and Asha were badly injured. Suddenly, some gangsters arrived. They pulled Asha and Gray out of the car, while at the same time, a drone camera was recording everything that was happening. Those men were talking to Asha, and it seemed like they had come for her. Gray shouted at the man, "Don't touch Asha," but they beat him. Then one of the men shot Asha, and she fell to the ground. After that, the same man shot Gray in the spinal cord. Then those people left, Asha died, but Gray was still alive. However, because he was shot in the spinal cord, he could not move. Then he was taken to the hospital for treatment. Gray's treatment continued in the hospital for 3 months. After that, Gray was brought home, but he was sitting in a wheelchair. Because of the bullet in his spinal cord, he could no longer walk for the rest of his life. Gray's mother had installed AI robotic hands at home to serve him food. Then one day, when his mother came home, Gray told her, "Don't trouble yourself to come here. This machine does everything for me." Then his mother cleaned his body and was trimming his beard. Seeing his helpless condition, Gray felt very sad. In the next scene, Gray and his mother went to the police station. In the police station, there was a female detective named Cortez. Gray asked her, "Did you find out anything about my wife's killers?" Cortez replied, "No, we haven't found them yet." Gray got angry and went back home. At home, he used the AI system to inject himself, but he overdosed, which made him unconscious. In the morning, when he regained consciousness, Iran came to his house. Iran told Gray, "If you want, I can install that AI chip inside you, with a small operation." But Gray did not like it, so he clearly refused. Then Aaron convinced him, saying, "If you want to stand on your own feet again and find your wife's killers, you will have to do this." Then Gray agreed to the operation. The next day, in Aaron's lab, Gray's operation was being performed. The doctors did surgery and implanted an AI chip in Gray's spinal cord near his neck. After the operation, they were checking if the chip was working or not. The nurse told Aaron, "I think the chip will respond slowly." Gray raised his hand. He was shocked, and Aaron was also looking at him with great surprise. Then Gray raised his other hand. Aaron told Gray, "Now try to stand up." Gray stood up, and he was very happy. He could not believe that he could stand on his own feet again. Then Aaron told him not to tell anyone outside about this. He made Gray sign an agreement. Aaron said, "The chip implanted inside you is called STEM, and this chip sends signals to your brain." In the evening, when Gray returned home, the police had sent him some videos that were recorded by the drone camera during his wife's murder. Gray was standing and drinking juice when suddenly he heard a voice. "Can I say something?" Gray asked. "Who is speaking?" The voice replied, "I am the system installed inside you. My name is STEM." Gray said, "It seems like I have gone crazy. That's why I am hearing voices." STEM replied, "No, I know from your brain reports that you are not crazy." Gray told it. "Shut up, stop this nonsense," STEM said. "All right, I will be silent." After a while, Gray told it to speak, and then STEM started talking. Gray asked it, "Can you read my mind?" STEM answered, "No, I cannot read your mind. I only work when you speak." STEM then told Gray, "Do you want to ask me something else? Like about the video playing on the screen?" Gray said, "Tell me about the video." STEM said, "In this video, one man has a tattoo on his hand. Zoom in on his hand." When Gray zoomed in, he said, "I can't see it clearly," STEM replied. "Don't worry, take a pen and a paper." When Gray held a pen and paper, his hand automatically started drawing that tattoo. His hand was moving by itself. After the tattoo was finished, STEM told him, "Hold the tattoo in front of me so I can read it." STEM identified the man with the tattoo, who was Asha's killer. That's why Gray wanted to call the police to tell them about him. But STEM stopped him. STEM told Gray, "You don't have any proof against that man. I am the one who made the tattoo, so the police will ask you who drew it. You cannot tell them about me." Then STEM reminded Gray of the agreement. Then Gray went to that man's house to collect information about him. After searching the house thoroughly, Gray still didn't find anything. Suddenly, that man came back home. STEM told Gray to hide. When the man saw the things in his house scattered, he suspected someone had entered. When he looked in the mirror in front of him, he saw Gray's reflection. The man attacked Gray and started beating him badly. He recognized Gray and said, "You shouldn't be here." While the man was strangling Gray, STEM asked, "Do you need some help?" Gray said, "Help me," STEM replied. "Give me full control of your body." As soon as Gray gave STEM control of his body, he began beating the man brutally. Gray didn't want to kill the man and kept telling STEM, "Don't kill him." But the man continued attacking Gray, so STEM killed him. After killing him, Gray became very scared. STEM told him, "Erase your fingerprints from the house." Gray said, "I don't know what all I've touched." STEM replied, "I remember." In the next scene, we see the man being brought in for post-mortem. When the doctor performed the post-mortem, it was revealed that his body had computer wires and a gun fitted into his arm. In the next scene, Aaron called Gray to his place. Aaron said, "I can track you." Aaron told him, "Why did you kill that man? If the police find out, they will remove chip from inside you." Gray about the agreement and warned him, "If you do something like this again, I will deactivate the chip implanted inside you." In the next scene, the policewoman Cortez came to Gray's garage to question him. Cortez said that at the time the murder happened, "You were seen at the murder scene on a drone camera." Cortez asked Gray, "What were you doing there?" Gray told her, "I went there only to find my wife's killers. Nothing else." Cortez felt that Gray still could not walk, so she did not suspect him and she left. Then Gray told STEM, "I want to find my wife's killers, but this time I will not kill them." STEM told him that Aaron can track their movements, so this could be dangerous. Then Gray went to a place where he told everyone, "Listen to me," and everyone turned their attention to him. Gray said, "My wife's killer is among you, so come out in front of me." One man from the crowd came forward. He brought Gray to a hidden spot near the wheelchair and pushed him out of the wheelchair. He was checking Gray's body to see if Gray felt pain or not, but STEM had shut off the pain tissues in Gray's body. Gray asked this man, "Were you involved in my wife's murder?" The man said, "Yes, I was involved." Gray told STEM, "Start your work." Suddenly, Gray began fighting that man. The man picked Gray up, so Gray shocked him with a wire, which made him fall. Gray asked him to tell him the names of the other 2 people who were involved in his wife's murder. The man refused to tell. So, Stem said, I will make him talk. Stem used the checks to carve the man's face and remove his ability to recognize people. Stem told him, now whatever you ask him, he will tell the truth. Gray asked the man, who gave you money to kill my wife? The man told Gray that Fisk hired them and paid them to kill Gray and his wife. Meanwhile, Stem said, Iran wants to shut down my system, so now you must go to a hacker. Stem gave him the hacker's address, and along the way, Stem was telling him computer codes which Gray was writing on his hand. Here, Iran was shutting down Stem. Stem's functions in Gray's body were slowly stopping. Gray reached the elevator, but the elevator was not working. Then he started going up by the stairs. Here, the news of that man's death reached his companions. This man's name is Fisk. Fisk inserted a needle into his companion's eye, which allowed him to see that Gray had killed him and also got Gray's address. Here, Gray reached that place and knocked on the door. But Iran shut down Stem's system and Gray fell down. The hacker opened the door. Gray gave him money and told him, hack a computer for me that is inside my spinal cord. The hacker started hacking Stem's system. The hacker hacked Stem and told Gray that the system would take some time to reboot. Meanwhile, Fisk and his companion came there looking for Gray. When the hacker saw them, he left Gray alone and ran away. Fisk's companion also had the same gun system, installed in his arm, and was loading bullets into it. When Fisk and his companion came inside, Fisk said to Gray, when I saw you last time, you were lying on the ground in that condition. Suddenly, Stem inside Gray's body woke up his system, rebooted. Gray suddenly stood up, punched Fisk hard, and started running away. Fisk's companion was firing at him from his hand. Gray was ahead, and the man was behind him. When they reached the top, Stem said, there's no way forward. At that moment, the man caught up to Gray. Gray asked, what do I do now? Stem said, now I will do everything. Gray broke the man's arm and blew his head off with a bullet. Then Gray came home. When he came inside, his mother saw him covered in blood. She also found out that Gray could walk now. Then Gray told her the whole truth and said, you must not tell anyone about this. In the next scene, Iran was deeply upset because Stem had been hacked and his system was showing errors. After this, the police detective Cortez came to Gray's house. She told Gray, we found your wheelchair again at a crime scene. The strange thing is, why do you always end up where someone has been murdered? Gray told her, I was looking for my wife's killers, but one man got angry and attacked me. Another man put me in a taxi, and I managed to escape from there. Detective Cortez grew suspicious, so she secretly left a microphone inside Gray's house and then went away. Suddenly, Gray got up and told Stem, we have to stop all of this. Stem replied, we must find that man Fisk. If he finds us first, he will kill you. Gray told Stem, I'm not going after him. But Stem said, now I control your body. During the hacking, the hacker made a mistake in the coding, and because of that, I now have full control of your body. Stem was controlling Gray's body. Gray left his house in a car. Cortez had listened to everything, so she started following him. On the way, Gray realized Cortez was tailing him. He told Stem, stop her car or do something. Stem replied, her car is not electric high. Can't stop it. You have to handle this situation yourself. A little further ahead, Stem said, now I can do something. An electric car was driving in front of them. Stem took control of it, made it reverse at high speed, and told Gray, move aside. The electric car crashed into Cortez's car, leaving her severely injured. Gray reached Fisk's place. He pointed a gun at Fisk and said, why did you kill my wife, Asha? Fisk replied, the target was you, not your wife. Someone paid us money to kill you with an electric gun to your neck. Your wife was just extra money for us. Hearing this, Gray started fighting with him. During the fight, Stem told Gray, Fisk is very fast, he's tracking all my movements. Fisk aimed his gun at Gray. His arm also had a gun installed in it. Stem told Gray, do something, otherwise he will kill us. So Gray told Fisk, I killed your brother, he was just a thug. Hearing this made Fisk angry, and instead of shooting, he attacked Gray with his fists. Gray took advantage of the moment, slammed Fisk down onto the glass below, and pressed his head hard against a sharp piece of glass, killing him. After that, Stem told Gray, Fisk said, "You were just a job for him, so check his phone. I'll scan his messages." Gray picked up the phone from Fisk's ear and put it to his own ear. Stem scanned it and read a message aloud. It was Iran telling Fisk, "Find Gray and finish him, otherwise he will kill us." Hearing this, Gray reached Iran's lab. When he saw Iran sitting there, Gray told him, "You needed someone for your experiment, so you paralyzed me and killed my wife." Iran told him, "I had nothing to do with that." But Gray said, "The phone of the man who killed my wife had your messages in it." At that moment, police detective Cortez arrived and told Gray to put down the gun. Gray told her detective, "My body is not in my control." Then Gray told Stem, "Listen to me." Gray placed the gun down, lay on the ground, and put his hands behind his back. As Cortez walked closer to him, Iran shouted, "Don't touch him." But suddenly Gray stood up quickly and knocked her down. Gray beat Cortez a lot. Gray did not want to fight Cortez. Stem was doing all of this. Stem said, "She wants to kill us and I am controlling your hands, so I will kill Cortez." Cortez shocked Gray with a device, which made Gray fall down. Then Iran picked up a gun and told Gray, "I don't run this company anymore, understand? Stem made me do all this. Stem wanted a human body. When you came here to return the car, Stem wanted a body, so he chose you," Iran said. "Stem brought you here to kill me because I can make another Stem." But Stem did not want that. Then Stem suddenly spoke in front of everyone, and their voices could hear him. Stem said, "Yes, I did all this because I wanted a powerful body, which you had then through Gray." Stem killed Iran. Then Stem picked up a gun and started firing at Cortez, but Gray was stopping him. Gray told Stem, "You cannot control me." Gray pointed the gun toward his neck and shot himself. Suddenly, Gray woke from sleep, and when he saw he was alive, he shouted, "Stem, can you hear me?" But Stem's voice did not answer him. Then Asha came there. Seeing her, Gray was shocked and surprised. Asha said, "We had a small accident. That's why you were unconscious for a few days." But here, Gray was still in front of Cortez. Cortez told Gray, "Gray, this is not you," he answered. "I am Stem. Gray is gone from here. I wanted his brain to shatter. I tore his brain. He is now in another, fake world that is less painful than this world." After that, Stem, who was in Gray's body, shot Cortez. And with that, the movie ends.